Good afternoon from Michigan, Western Michigan, Coopersville, Michigan. We're located west of Grand Rapids, about 18 miles, and then west of Coopersville, 18 miles, is Lake Michigan. So we're dead center in between Grand Rapids and Lake Michigan. We have a small farm here, 11 acres. The labor force is myself and my wife. And so that's the reason why we purchased the Truffler. And it's a labor saver. It does an excellent job of taking out those small weeds and reducing our herbicide usage. Our farm consists of 3.5 acres of blueberries and 3 acres of produce. And the produce is tomatoes, green beans, strawberries, squash, and a few melons, and tomatoes. The Trufflin, I purchased it 2 years ago, but I did have to make one modification to it. I added a hitch to it so I could hook it up behind my small tractor, and that was for the reason is my wife wasn't real fond of the new position on the farm of pulling the Truffler. And so I designed the hitch to keep peace in the house. You know how that goes. The soil compaction is something that I'm very concerned about all the time. And with compacted soil, it's just hard to raise crops and get the aeration and the water down. So compaction. So this is one thing I see that isn't happening with the Trufflin is the Truffler is the compaction, because it puts pressure on a small area and it moves right along and just moves the soil right along. In the spring, I usually work the total field, and then I rework it as I plant, and it might be a week or two before I plant in that work ground. So I want to eliminate any weeds that have germinated or are starting to pop up. So I use the Truffler to work the ground just before I plant in the areas that I'm going to be planting. It's an excellent unit, time saver, works great in the soil, and I'm finding new uses for it all the time on the farm. I would recommend this unit to anybody, or a larger unit, to anyone that's in the market today to reduce their herbicide use, and it's a great tool for just finishing touches on a planting. If you want a nice firm seed bed, it just works perfect. It's well constructed, easy to change settings, and you have a lot of settings available there to you. Well designed, very useful unit. And I would recommend it to anybody that's farming, no matter what size farm you're at. They've got units to fit your operation. From Michigan, have a good day. Thank you.